there. All right. Um, I would like to welcome you all to the sixth meeting um, of the ITD community or ITD staff community. On this meeting, we will discuss some important points that we have ran into lately. And I thank you all for taking time to come here. Although not the whole staff team just came, so I mean I'm a little bit disappointed. And if all went right, then you should have received an invitation to the presentation that we will be working on today, or looking at. Anyway, please look at your email and see if there is any invitation, or if you got any invitation for a presentation. And let me know if there's any problems with it. All right. Are you all in? I see just 2 people. If you cannot log into your email address for some reason, then I'm gonna send it in the staff announcements. Say again? Because well, I don't know who did that, but I mean, anyway, just look at the staff announcements channel if you cannot access your email for some reason. Anyway, all right. As you saw before, wait, where did Vulcan go? Anyway, as you saw before, that we had planned in a meeting for discussing some stuff, including basic security and details about what's going on at the moment with the website and the servers. I know that you are a little bit disappointed that we are not currently making any process with making the servers or finishing it up. But we are trying our best. I mean, I'm trying my best, like, to finish my college assignments and projects. So the thing is that today we're discussing is some important stuff. We're gonna just start with the basic security, as we mentioned before. You might, because you have an email address that you got from the ITD community, you might get a lot of spam emails and a lot of emails that requires you to pay something for a guy regarding something that didn't happen. If you can, as you can see in the presentation, this is an example in the second page. This is an example of an email that we got before, and saying, hi, Perv, I recorded you, blah blah blah, and you need to pay me $2,000 worth of bitcoins. And that's of course not actually a real email or a real threat, because there's a lot of people that are doing that, um, and calling themselves hackers, and tricking people into something that is not worth worrying about. So this is an example that we got a couple days ago, and I wanted to discuss it with you all, because if you have received anything to your email, to your special ITD email, then do not reply to it. Or actually, in general, if you receive this email to you, like to your personal email address somehow, for some reason, then do not reply to it, or do not click any links in it. Do not reply to it. Do not click any links. Do not download any stuff. Those will get you actually in trouble if you did that. And this guy, as you can see, he said that he wants some money for deleting a recording. That's basically kind of wrong, and it's not actually true. But, well, that's what we got before, and I wanted to discuss it with you so you do not panic about it. Well, if you have ever received a strange link from me, or from anyone of the staff community, or the staff team, then do not open it until you make sure that this is not a threat, and it's not an actual virus, or an actual threat to you and to your informations. The informations that can be collected are your IP address, your location, your name, your bank accounts, and your passwords of everything, of course. If you received any strange emails from someone, do not open it until you make sure that it's safe. If you do not trust an email or a file that you downloaded, or something, like a link, then you can go to a website that is called Total Virus. Then you can scan that file for any viruses, or you can scan that email or link for any viruses. And I hope that you don't have to deal with that kind of stuff, but you may have to get like that kind of stuff anyway, in the time being. Anyway, you need to secure your accounts. That's first of all. You all know that. It's kind of basic. If you're able to have like the second step verification, then do it, because that's actually very good, and it will keep your account safe. And do not forget to save your recovery codes that you will get from the making of the two-step verification. Yeah. Say again, because it's a website that can scan your files, or a certain file, or a link for any viruses. If if you get like suspicious from a link, or a file that you downloaded lately. You can actually visit it now if you want to, but you can do it at the end of this presentation, so we don't actually waste time. Well, if you got a virus already, and you can go to the third page of the presentation. If you want to check that you got a virus, or you don't know that you got a virus and you want to check to make sure that you really have a virus, then you should uh, look for any suspicious behavior that your computer is doing, like advertisements appearing in places that shouldn't be. Your web browser's homepage has mysteriously changed without your permission. Um, your web browser slows down. Your computer slows down. Excessive internet usage. Something that is suspicious, that doesn't feel right. Then there's a chance that you have a virus in your computer. If you're sure that you have a virus in your computer, do not log into your bank accounts. Do not log into your PayPal accounts or Discord accounts, because all these login informations can be traced and can be saved into the virus, or the virus can save it into a file, and that file can be accessed by a hacker or the virus maker. Um, if you have a virus as well, then you should get a good virus scanner. That's in the fourth page of the presentation. You can see it. You can get like the malware bytes. It's actually a free software. It can actually get rid of the most viruses that are out there, and you do not have to worry about it anymore. Just like download and scan your computer, fix the problems that you have already, and you can just stop worrying about it. You can actually get another software that is kinda it's a paid software. It's called Kaspersky, and that's a very good software. Yeah, it's Kaspersky or Kaspersky. I don't actually mind. But the thing is, anyway, if you do not know how to deal with a virus, then you need to contact someone who knows about about how to get rid of a virus. And VPN is a good solution if you want to do something while you have a virus in your computer. And it's actually, VPN is pronounced as virtual private network, and that's actually a very good solution to, yeah, to not get DDoSed or get a virus or something. I don't know. Yep. Anyway, in the fifth page of the presentation, we're gonna talk about the details about our website. Well, as you know, we kind of held the working on the website and the Minecraft servers for like a long time now, because we were busy with college assignments and projects, and I couldn't have time to deal with the website's actual website and the servers. Well, and I will message every single member that we're missing a picture of, because we need like their profile pictures to appear in the website in the about page. Um, the about page is basically just to say who's working on with the ITD community, or who's doing what, and that kind of stuff. Um, well, if there is anyone who can help us in the making of the website, then that will be actually great, because it's actually me and Wild that are working on the website currently, and on the servers as well, because and that's actually uh, pretty hard to finish like in as fast as possible, because two people are working like on the websites and the servers at the same time. so that will actually delay both. If someone wants to, help us, someone creative, someone who knows how to deal with WordPress and things like that, then please send me a private message, so uh, I will consider you to work with us on that. We will have a donation shop as well, a donation shop website as well. So if someone wants to help us with the making of that, then please PM me, so I can give you access to it. Well, and we are currently in the website. We have like some kind of a lot of pages in the website. We have like a lot of pages and a lot of sections. We're done with like 5 pages already, but we have 5 more pages to go. Um, and that's why we need some help, because we need to finish this as fast as possible. And we will need a new video for the background, because it's kind of, this video that we already have, it's kind of all GTA based, and we are not a GTA community, as you know. We are just a gaming community. Um, that includes like all games, you know. If you flip over to the sixth or the seventh presentation page, then you will see that we are gonna reassign some roles. Um, the social media should be more active. The Our YouTube, Twitch, and other channels should be more active from now on, because we are gonna do our best to finish the website and the service. What say? Yeah, I feel you. I don't actually blame you, because no one is watching it and you're wasting your time on it. But I'm gonna do my best to, like, finish the things, or we will make sure that we finish everything, and then we can, like, just stream and record videos and things like that. Because a lot of people that are asking me when the MC servers will be done, and a lot of people that are waiting for it in complete patience. Well, if you're creative as well, just you know what to do. PM me, and you're good at designing. That's that kind of stuff. All right. Well, if you switch to the eighth page of the presentation, you'll see that we are having conversation about planning for the servers, for the Minecraft servers. We already have 4 game modes, I believe. It's Townie and Survival. Those are like the same server. Mini games, we should reconsider changing the mini games, and like making new mini games as well. We are, it's not actually that worth it, but we started with something, and we need to finish it. I mean, it took a long time for, like, for us to do that thing anyway, and like developing it. But we're gonna like have more servers, like, of more games, like more popular games in the future, like Gmod. I mean, I'm considering like getting a Gmod server, like as soon as like as fast as possible, because I mean, I like Gmod, to be honest, and there's a lot of people that play Gmods at the moment, and we're going to get like some other game servers as well. But we need to finish like the first step that we took, like we actually we're working on the Minecraft servers. Then we're gonna just finish it now and move on to the next thing. um I mean, I know that Minecraft is not that worth it, and I know that Minecraft is almost kind of dead, you can say. But I mean, there's a lot of people are waiting for our server, and I mean, that's kind of disappointing to tell them that we canceled the whole idea after a long time of waiting. And the thing is, now we have four game modes, as I said before. We have Kingdoms RP, we have um, Towny and Survival. Those are one server, and we have mini games. We have um, what was the fourth server? Wilds. Oh yeah, the live RP. We're considering like changing the live RP to a GTA server. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure yet because we didn't actually find any good plugins for like live RP yet. But we're doing our best. I mean, but we have a fifth server that we are not sure what to do with. Like, I mean, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, if you have any ideas or any plans for it, or that any ideas about like a game mode that there a lot of people enjoys, then please private message me um, with the idea. I mean, all right. So our staff team will not be active. Like the whole staff team will not be active in the Minecraft servers, of course. There will be a certain amount of people that will join it, or control it, or administrize it, and we will discuss that later in the future. Because I mean, we're not open yet, but like I'm just gonna mention that point anyway. Um, and if you have any ideas how to advertise our community more and our service, so we get like more people into our community and our service, then please, um, you know what to do. Private message me with that idea. And we do not want anyone like to just like send friend requests to random people and tell them like to join our server. That is not right. So just do not do it. I'm not saying it to you guys that are in the staff meeting channel, but I'm saying it for everyone that is listening to the recording, because I'm recording anyway. um and Meep will we discussed the working on the Minecraft servers 2 days ago, and Meep wanted to join us and help us with the developing of the servers. So I mean, it's not gonna be so hard, but he has some experience with that, I believe. So we will actually finish it as fast as possible. Um, we are currently thinking about a lot of ideas, and we need you guys to bring us new ideas and new plans so we can actually keep going and keep standing on our feet. Otherwise, our community will be dead forever. It's already dead. I mean, I'm we're trying our best to make it as active as possible, but like I mentioned before that if you have any ideas or any plans for like our website or servers, then um, please PM me with that. Um, if you go to the 10th page of our presentation, you'll see when to start and when to finish. That's section 6. Well, we will start up with this week. We'll just starting up from tomorrow. We will work on the servers and the website page, and we will try to finish it at the end of this week. Because, I mean, it took a long time, and I'm paying for it like every month for the servers, and we're not working on it. I mean, that's actually disappointing and sad, because I mean, I'm wasting my money on it. Anyway, we need to be more active. Like, the whole staff team needs to be more active, and I know you're doing your best with helping and making this community active and cheerful. The deadline of our working on these servers and the website will be at the end of this month. If we didn't finish it at the end of this month, then we will just shut down everything, because I'm not gonna pay for another month without making any process with it, with like working on it. So we will try our best to finish it at before the end of this month. All right. So if someone wants your help or needed your help and sent you an email, or sent the support team an email, of course the support team email is linked to all your emails, email addresses, your ITD email addresses, and you will be able to access all emails from people who needs your help or our help. Please, I beg you, just act professional with people who needs your help, and respect their opinion, and respect them in general, and respect the other members of the staff team. And to get you started, a good way to start writing an email is with "dear" and the name of the person, then explaining why you're contacting him, her, and trying to solve the problem with the other staff team, if it's necessary. If it's not necessary, then you can just solve it yourself, and I can just look at it at the end. You don't need to tell me, because I have all the email addresses, and I see everything, like everything coming from people, and if you sent anything to someone as well. And please end the email with "best regards," and then ITD support team, or "sincerely ITD support team." You can find that in the 7th section of the presentation. Do not leave him, her, struggle with the problem, and solve it as fast as possible. If it requires you to contact one of the higher ranks in the server, then please do that, and do not struggle with him in the with solving the problem, because there's some problems that are kind of unsolvable. Well, not all problems, but if you go to the 8th section of the presentation, you'll see a guide to the Discord bots command, and I picked up the most important commands that you need to know about, and that's the //help//user info to get the info of someone, //kick//ban //mute, purge, ignore user to add him to the ignoring list, slash slash AFK to show you that you're AFK, of course, slash slash role info to see what that role have, or what's that role can access, like permissions and commands and etc. You can see the whole commands list in the presentation in the eighth section. The whole eighth section is just for commands, for Discord commands. You will need to look at all the commands that I've put in the presentation, because all of these commands are really important, and you will need to get used to you know, working with the bots and with the Discord bots that we have already. We're using too much bots, but like, I mean, they're helping a lot with the administration and with keeping everything simple and cool. All right, we have reached our end of the meeting. Do you guys have any suggestions or any questions? Wait, say again. Yeah, there is some cases that they need to email you, and you know, in that case, you will need to have an email address. You will not give them your, you know, your personal email address, of course, because you will have an ITD email address. Link. I'm gonna make you one if you don't have one already. All right. So, any other questions? I'm gonna builders. I believe Fluffy is a builder. I'm gonna send this video to him as well, so he will just, you know, see it and consider helping you out. There is Nijavid as well. He's a builder as well. There is who else? I believe Gerald is a good builder. I don't know. But you can actually ask him as well. Um, Other than that, there is YouTube Freak or ITD Freak. He's a good builder as well. We have a lot of builders actually. If you hear me in the video, then please contact Wild, considering building in the survival server. Any other questions? And as you already know and heard of me, we are gonna start from the beginning of tomorrow. We're gonna start working on the server, or the servers in general, and the website, and we will need, or we will have to finish it at the end of this month, like before the end of this month, actually. If you do not have any other questions, then the meeting is dismissed. All right. All right. Cool.